Machiavelli's Ruthless Path to Wealth, How to Get Rich in 2026 and Beyond, Using Dark Power Strategies. Welcome to Leverage Success, your personal growth channel for your health and wealth, for your better future self. Keep watching. By the end, you'll understand something most people never figure out. Niccolò Machiavelli was a Florentine diplomat, philosopher, and writer from the late 14th century whose masterpiece, The Prince, revolutionized political thought by rejecting idealistic morality in favor of raw, effective power strategies. Often misunderstood as advocating evil, Machiavelli simply described reality. In a world of competing ambitions, those who cling to virtue alone are crushed, while those who master deception, timing, leverage, and human nature seize and hold power. His cold, pragmatic insights, rooted in historical observation rather than wishful thinking, remain timeless, applying not just to princes and politics, but to money, influence, and survival in any competitive arena. Today, his philosophy exposes why the wealthy thrive while the good stay broke. Fortune favors the calculated, not the fair. Breakdown of the 7 laws. Each law is explained with its core principle, rationale, examples, and actionable advice from the video. These are not direct quotes from Machiavelli, but interpretations applied to modern wealth building. Law 1. See clearly. Reject comfortable lies. This law emphasizes perceiving the world as it is, without illusions or excuses that justify inaction. Machiavelli's effectual truth means focusing on what works, not what feels good. Common lies include money isn't everything or rich people are evil, which distract from reality. Markets reward solving problems and smart positioning, not ethics or effort alone. For instance, the belief all debt is bad is false. Strategic debt can amplify gains, while undisciplined debt destroys. Actionable breakdown: audit your money beliefs by listing them and testing if they empower you. Replace comforting myths with objective views of capital flows, incentives, and human desires to make better decisions. Law 2. The gap is where power lives, not income. Wealth isn't about high earnings, but the gap between income and expenses. This surplus acts as a war chest for investments and leverage. High income often leads to lifestyle inflation, eroding power. Example: a doctor earning annually £300,000 but spending £290,000 has only a £10,000 gap, while a plumber earning £70,000 and spending £40,000 has a £30,000 gap. Small daily expenses, like a £5 latte, can cost over £1,800 annually in lost opportunities. Actionable breakdown: ruthlessly protect and grow your gap by tracking expenses and avoiding inflation traps. Use it to invest rather than spend, turning it into a tool for long-term control over your destiny. Law 3. Never bow to a single source of money. Relying on just one income stream like most do is like surrendering power. Machiavelli warned against dependency on any single ally. Paychecks create modern serfdom, making you fragile to layoffs or economic shifts. Instead, build diversified, independent streams. Examples include primary job, real estate rentals, stock dividends, intellectual property royalties, or building a low-risk, work-from-home business simply starting part-time, like more and more people do. They're also called MIIs, multiple income individuals. If one stream fails, others provide a buffer, allowing you to capitalize on opportunities like buying cheap assets. Actionable breakdown: start small with side projects or high-yield savings. Treat your job as seed capital to fund new streams, making income a choice rather than a necessity. Aim for resilience through multiplicity. Law 4. Build leverage and let systems fight for you. Stop trading time for money directly once possible. Instead, create systems that amplify effort over time, much like Machiavelli, who prioritized the strategic deployment of forces over personal combat. Leverage comes in many forms. Financially, it's using other people's money, like a mortgage on a rental property, to 5x your returns. There is also time leverage, where a digital course or book sell infinitely while you sleep, unlike hourly work. Lastly, there is media leverage, a YouTube channel that yields compounding benefits once you've put in the quality and valuable work to build it. One of the most powerful quotes from J. Paul Getty, oil tycoon: "I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own effort." Getty was the world's richest person in the mid-20th century, and he used this philosophy to explain how he managed his global oil empire without burning out. He argued that the self-made man who does everything himself is actually a poor businessman because he is a slave to his own business. Most people operate only on their own efforts, time, and skills. If they don't work, they don't earn. But when you build, another great example, a partner-distributor network, you are creating a personal, leveraged ecosystem. Think of it this way. Instead of relying on 100% of your own efforts, you are now benefiting from 1% of the efforts of 100 different people. By bringing partners into your business, you aren't just gaining salespeople. You are gaining their unique skills, their diverse networks, and most importantly, their time. As your partners succeed and bring in their own customers and distributors, your business expands far beyond your personal reach. This is why more people than ever are starting networking businesses. When you consider the incredibly low upfront costs compared to a traditional brick-and-mortar business, and the fact that there is hardly any financial risk involved, it is truly the only model that allows an individual to scale like a corporation. Think of it like a build-from-home mini-franchise. You are leveraging the collective energy of a community to create true freedom without the typical overhead of a massive enterprise. The key question: how can one effort benefit me 1,000 times? Actionable breakdown: add one leverage point per year, like hiring an assistant or investing in scalable assets. Shift from being a gear in someone else's machine to engineering your own systems for passive growth. Law 5. Position yourself where money wants to go. Success comes from strategic placement, not brute force, like Machiavelli choosing battlefields wisely. Position in areas of flowing capital, trends, and influence, such as emerging industries like AI or biotech, or power hubs such as Silicon Valley. Example: the same marketing skills yield more in high-growth tech than in stagnant furniture sales. It's about being in an ocean versus a pond. Passion is secondary. Focus on valuable problems. Actionable breakdown: study trends 5 to 10 years ahead and reposition if needed, such as career pivot or relocation. Ask where opportunities are building and move there to attract wealth naturally. Law 6. Build fortresses of invisible wealth. True wealth is silent and protected, not flashy. Machiavelli advocated disguise to avoid threats. Visible riches invite envy, lawsuits, or taxes, so be the gray man. Use LLCs or trusts for assets. Invest in boring but resilient businesses. Some examples are waste management, equipment rental, and parking lot management. And diversify geographically, like international properties. Separate personal identity from income to create economic gravity. Stability amid chaos. Actionable breakdown: prioritize boring profitability over exciting risks. Build quiet structures that compound without attention, finding satisfaction in security rather than applause. Law 7. Use money as a pressure system. Money isn't just currency, it's a tool to shape behavior and reality, like Machiavelli's use of patronage for influence. Loss aversion motivates more than gains, so use money diagnostically. Gifts reveal character. In teams, create golden cages with benefits that make leaving painful. Generosity is strategic investment, not charity. Actionable breakdown. View capital as a force to alter choices and build networks. Apply it deliberately to create dependency and power, recognizing its psychological impact on people and systems. Disclaimer: this channel is independent and not affiliated with the figures or estates mentioned. Content is created for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial, investment, or legal advice. Investing involves risk, and past performance is no guarantee of future results. Always conduct your own research and consult a professional before making financial decisions. Like this episode? Browse our playlist for more tools to fuel your personal growth. Thanks for watching Leverage Success. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Who do you know that would love this video? Share this with them. Your support helps us keep creating, and we'd love to have you and your nearest and dearest as part of our growing community. See you in the next video every Sunday 9 a.m. UK time.